If you feel lazy, unmotivated, and constantly disappointed in yourself, then this video is not here to shame you. It's here to fix the lie you were taught about discipline, because it's not here to shame you. It's not meant to feel like a punishment. A lot of us, especially girls, were taught to stay small, stay quiet, and don't take up space. Don't want too much. And then suddenly we're told to be disciplined, productive, powerful, and all of that. So when we can't do it, we just assume you're lazy. But what if you're not lazy? What if you're just exhausted from trying to fight yourself on this? But here's the truth no one says. Discipline doesn't come from motivation. It comes from self-respect. And self-respect is built slowly. After actions, not before. So if you're waiting to feel ready, confident, and inspired, you'll wait forever. First of all, stop trying to become that girl. The first mistake people make is trying to become a whole new person overnight. You don't need a 5 a.m. plan, you don't need a perfect plan, you don't need to become that girl overnight, whatever do you even think that means. If you want to become the highest version of yourself and you call it that girl, good, but slowly, step after step, not all in one. It will take time, and as bad as it feels, and you think you're never getting there, you are, because you keep going, not because immediately it happened. That's impossible. Rome was not built in one day. Discipline starts when you stop asking, what will the disciplined person do right now in this situation? And you ask yourself, what is the one small task that doing it today will help me feel disciplined? It's all about keeping tiny promises to yourself. If you're lazy, your nervous system doesn't trust you. Every time you say, I'll start tomorrow, and don't, you teach yourself that you don't follow through. When you say something, you're not going to do it. I actually have one of these. I conditioned myself into thinking that I had this one journal, and every time I will make a new plan, I will write on it and then don't follow through. So I realized that I conditioned myself that if I write that I will do something on this journal, I won't do it. And that's crazy. But it's about conditioning yourself. If you do the same thing, you write on one journal small things of you are going to do, and you do them, because I'm going to cook this one meal, and you do it. I'm going to go outside and have a 10-minute walk, and you do it. And you do all of this, and you condition yourself on telling yourself that, oh, when I write things in this one journal, I do them. So slowly you do a bit of bigger things, and then you get on conditioning yourself. It's the same way about condition yourself when you tell something to yourself that you're going to do, but this is a more practical and tangible thing. So instead of big goals, do this. Pick small, easy goals that feel almost stupid, that you are going to do them maybe anyways, like brushing your teeth, eating that amount of water that you already are doing, or a little bit more. And or for example, even easier, I read one page, I'll put my shoes on, I'll open the documents, not even read it, I'll open the documents, I will do these basic small things. And slowly you condition yourself that you do everything you tell yourself to, or in this scenario, you write down in this one journal. Seriously, that journal thing helped me, so I'm sure it will help most of you. It's not the intensity that matters, it's consistency. You keep doing these small things, and slowly you realize that you can do bigger things just because you told yourself. And every time you tell yourself that you're going to do something, you do it. Of course, and your brain knows that. Next, stop using shame as fuel. Unfortunately, a lot of us were raised on shame. Why can't you do this? They can do it. Maybe you had that type of family that always compared you to someone else in a negative way, and that really harms the way you see yourself. So now you will have to do the work yourself, and you have to fight this. You have to condition yourself to see yourself differently, to know that you can do it, you can be disciplined. But shame doesn't create discipline, it creates burnout. If you only work when you hate yourself, you'll quit when you feel tired. Discipline works when you talk to yourself like someone who is in charge of you, someone you're responsible for, not someone you're trying to control. Be your own adult now. You are your own adult, you are the one who takes care of you, and you need to do that in a good way, not in a toxic put yourself down and get the things done. That's harmful and will not work in the long run. Or for the people who does work, are you well? I don't think you are. I know that you are not well if you hate yourself into doing things. That's not helpful at all, and that will just cause more harm. Now the most important part, identity shift. Here's the shift that changed everything for me. Instead of saying that I am lazy, I cannot get it done well enough, and all these things that I used to say them, and sometimes still do, but I correct myself, and instead I say, at least I'm doing it. I am trying, and I am trying really well. The fact that I'm doing it, it's impressive. I am doing a good job. You need to tell yourself that. I'm becoming someone who shows up imperfectly. And that will become I am someone who shows up. And that will become I am someone who shows up and knows how to do it. Step by step, you're getting there. But if you just tell yourself, I'm lazy, I don't show up, I don't do it, you'll just stay there, and there is not stagnation. It's not like you're just staying in one place. You're falling back. You're getting regression instead of small progression is better. There is no way you're just staying in place. It doesn't work like that. You cannot just stay. You're either going forward or going back. Every small action is a vote to yourself. You don't show up disciplined one day. You prove it constantly and you become that. And it's not even hard. You just have to make small little choices and quietly, only telling that to yourself, you'll change. It took me a long time. I really took it slowly. But I got here. I believe that if I say something, I'm going to do it. And I do. If this video feels like it's talking directly to you, this channel is all about unlearning what we were taught about staying small and rebuilding ourselves without cruelty. So if you're trying to grow, you're in the right place. So you're not lazy, you're just rebuilding trust within yourself. Start small, show up messy, and discipline will grow with you, not against you. And I'll see you in the next one.